of the Chef's Janet cooking series, and today we are going to be cooking this delicious fried cassava. But before we get cooking, thank you for reaching me to 4,000 subscribers. Now we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So if you haven't joined this family, I'm giving you this opportunity. Kindly tap the subscribe button and the bell icon right beside it, so that every time I have a new recipe, you are instantly notified on the same. And after watching our video, if you like it, please give us a thumbs up, because we like to see all of your likes. Let's get started. So my ingredients today of making my fried cassava, it is very delicious. I'm going to be using these pieces of cassava right here. You can find your cassava in the market or in the freezing section on the supermarket. So I've just removed the inner part, which is not chewable, because we don't want to eat this when eating this delicacy. And then we are going to be needing some salt. Here is our salt, just a little bit of it. We're going to be needing some lemon here, and we're going to be needing some chili powder just to decorate or garnish our cassava. So now, starting off, my water is boiling and I'm going to add these pieces of cassava so that they can cook until a fork can get right through it, or cook until soft. So once you add your cassava pieces that way, you are going to add in just a half teaspoon or 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Now this will depend on the quantity of cassava that you are cooking, so I just add my salt like that. And now I'm going to cover this and let it cook for about 10 minutes. Now this is the time for you to sit in the corner and catch up on Instagram, because this is going to take a little while. So guys, my cassava has cooked perfectly, and now I'm going to remove this and set them aside and let them cool down. So guys, I forgot to tell you there's cooking oil in here, because we're going to be cooking fried cassava. There has to be some oil. So my oil is heating up, and my cassava right here is also cooling down. You can see it is also cooling down. It is perfectly cooked, and we are waiting for the oil to heat up so that we can fry them in the cooking oil. So you can preserve your cassava in many ways. You can either deep freeze your cassava, or you can also don't laugh about this, you can dig a hole somewhere in the ground and cover them up in the ground for about, you can use them for about 2 days. That is a perfect way to preserve your cassava, just in case you bought too much or someone gifted you with so many cassavas and you don't know what to do with them. So my oil has been heating up for about 5 minutes now, and it is super silent, so this means it is hot enough for me to deep fry my cassava. So now I'm going just to dip in my cassava. Just need to do this gently so that you don't get burnt. Adding my cassava. So that is enough. Do not overload, because they won't brown perfectly. So let this deep fry for about 5 to 6 minutes. So my cassava has browned perfectly, just like I like it, and I'm going to remove it and put it in the kitchen paper so that they can drain the excess oil. Just like that, and you can see they are looking very delicious and golden brown. So I'm going to continue frying the others first. So I've fried my cassava until this golden brown, and now I have my chili powder here. I'm just going to add in a teaspoon of salt, just a little bit, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to mix this very well. So this is perfectly done. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use my hands and just sprinkle a little bit on top of my cassava, just that way. And now, just to seal the deal, I'm going to add this lemon juice into my cassava. And yeah, so this lemon juice to me is just everything, because it makes my cassava taste just so awesome. Of course, I'm just going to remove the seeds. You can serve this with tea or juice or any other drink of your choice. And that is how I made my very delicious fried cassava. If you like our video, kindly give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends and neighbors. Until next time, bye bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.